Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me.
I'm about to throw this pillow at you, bro. You gonna call the cops on me? Did I assault you, Mizkif?
He would be going like 150 miles an hour. Even said like, well, now we're both gonna die.
Oh yeah, GG, this guy's done. This guy's done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I'll be real. You was not Fousey.
I'm in the car right now. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Hey, slip.
And aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And when I screamed, he jumped off me.
So I've been hearing a lot of drama around the streamer slash content creator Mizkif. And if you guys don't know who Mizkif is, he's pretty much a streamer that's part of the group called OTK. And I don't know much about OTK. I know it's an org where they do like the game, IRL stuff, things like that. Honestly, I didn't watch too much of Mizkif. I don't know what the hell he really did. I don't really know what's his come up. But what I do know is he's being accused by his ex-girlfriend about rape and SA allegations. That is such a brazy combination to get accused of. To be honest, Mizkif, I hear so much negative things with your name. You are in so much shit, and at this point you deserve it. If you keep on getting caught into things that make you look bad, then honestly you might be the anomaly. And if you guys are not caught up with the situation, long story short, his ex-girlfriend that no one knew that they were dating, Emiru, which is another Twitch streamer, is accusing all these things about Mizkif. And if you guys really want more details on the things that she's accusing of, well then you want to watch this video with me, because today we're watching the video about how Mizkif lost everything in 24 hours.
Over the past 24 hours, the internet has quite possibly witnessed the worst possible ending to a streamer's career. And no,
yeah, for sure.
I am not
One
joking.
of them.
From Twitter to Twitch to TikTok, the internet is in an absolute uproar, and it all started from what's written right here. Twitch streamer Emiru has accused fellow streamer Mizkif of assault, abuse, stalking, harassment, and threats of blackmail.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were dating. They're pretty good at keeping on the low. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I always got weird vibes with Mizkif. And I didn't even watch this nigga too much, but I know people who did watch him, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't big on him. He just seemed like a weird ass nigga. And this is me talking before any drama got leaked on him. I'm saying way before the Bruce stuff. This nigga Mizkif, just something about him just looks so odd. As time went on and I started seeing him in multiple like controversies or like drama, anything like that, it really started to confirm what I already thought about this nigga.
A weirdo.
Today, I'm finally gonna be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
And my goodness, this is insane.
Damn! This girl dropped a whole 5-piece combo on this nigga. Girl said psychological and SA? Oh, brother, you are done. And even if you are innocent, the stigma around that, like, claims, it's like calling someone a PDF file. That shit gonna linger. Yeah, you're done. I hope you made a lot of good investments with the money and the millions that you made. Just put a big stain on your legacy. And your sister look good. Yeah, I don't even know why I added that. Sorry. No, actually, no. Q, she don't look good.
And real quick, before we listen to this full thing, I want to make sure that you guys have some background info. For anyone who isn't caught up, this whole situation involves Emiru and Mizkif, two of Twitch's biggest and most well-known creators. I think Emiru averages like 20,000 viewers a stream, and then Mizkif averages
big.
like 17,000 viewers. So yes, they're both very well-known. And even if you aren't in—
yeah, don't they got like an org? I know vaguely about the group, but I don't know how many people are in it. Like, who's in OTK in 2025? Like, how many people are in it? Who are the streamers? Are they still a group? Because I know Bruce left. Like, that's the only person. That's one of the few people I know. And this big Indian nigga, S-Van.
User of Twitch, you still may have heard of the name Emiru recently, because just last week she was involved in another insane situation where she was assaulted by a fan during a meet and greet at TwitchCon.
Damn!
And what had happened is this person came up to her and they were in another meet and greet line. That's my understanding.
Yo, this nigga Osman Gold, whatever this nigga's name is, yo, shout out him. But I remember reacting to how dirty this nigga room was. As a multi-millionaire, you know you make too much money to live in such filth. I know you want to be humble, you want to keep it modest, and listen, I commend you for that. You don't got to be modest with your hygiene. Be selfish. Go clean yourself. Come on, man. I seen one clip of a cockroach literally climb on his nigga's shoulder, and he's like, oh. What?
And they skipped over the line. The security let them go through. This person then tries to go and grab her, right? He tries to grab her and he tries to kiss her. That's what he tried to do. He does try to kiss her. This is—
yo, send this nigga to the slammer, nigga. What are you talking about? Grabbing what? Grabbing who? It's actually interesting to me that people be like above the age of 25, right? And they don't have no type of common sense. Like, brother, your frontal lobe should be developed. Your brain should be developed. You should know from right from wrong. What are you doing cutting the line? Not only cutting the line, grabbing a woman. You're not grabbing a nigga, you're grabbing a woman. And you're trying to kiss her on her neck. Brother, you know cameras everywhere. And what, you don't care? Okay, so there's people like this that don't like they have like a chemical imbalance in their brain that just honestly just throw them the slammer and throw the key away.
Blatantly sexual assault. It's not even a question. I don't know how anybody could say otherwise.
So yeah, this whole situation
I didn't even know he
was very
did that.
crazy, and it pretty much went viral on every social media because Twitch just doesn't protect its creators. But that was a completely different situation that happened last week. The point is that Emiru hasn't had the best month because now this week she's now addressing her fellow streamer slash ex-boyfriend Mizkif.
The psychological and domestic abuse.
Damn. Why are you dating a nigga like Mizkif? But fuck this fat forehead, weird looking turtle nigga. Like, the one thing about Emiru, I swear to God, I'm not joking about this. When I first seen her, I dead ass thought she was a transformer. I know that sounds crazy. And now hear me out though. I don't know, it was just something by the way she put on her makeup and like, I don't know, maybe she was like cosplaying or something. I thought she was like a transformer. And this is when I first like laid eyes on her. And after watching a couple more streams, I realized, I was like, oh nah, she's not my fault. I heard that Emiru has a lot of stalkers that was coming to her like her home state and bug her. I heard she moved in with Mizkif just because she wanted some safety. They work with each other and then like stalkers won't bug her because she's also with other people now. But yeah, I don't know. Emiru, I get it, bro. You relied on him for safety. Maybe that's why you started dating him or something. But bro, I'll be real, you could do better. And at least now you know that.
And harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I've attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue, and just not make it a public thing.
I'm not gonna lie, me and XQC's face is the same because the information that Emiru shares from here only gets worse.
Me too.
Because allegedly, Mizkif used to throw objects at her.
It was definitely slow over time that bad things started happening. At the start, it would be things like, for example, he would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me.
Okay.
He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident. And I was like, oh yeah.
Nigga, shut your ass up about accident, bro. This nigga is Chris Breezy, nigga. Talk about what? Talk about I did on accident. You're throwing water bottles, which I get it, they're plastic, but you're still throwing it at her. Why would you do that? That just goes to show that if one has status, money, fame, whatever, it really doesn't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, a person could still have a shit mental and a weird ideology that they think they can just do things like that and then not try to get help. Like, brother, you are grown. You was old. Like, what? How old is this nigga? Bro, we about to find out right now. Yo, barbecue. Oh my God, look at this nigga. Caillou looking nigga. This nigga 30, 1995. Oh, and you about to be 31. So yeah, you're pushing a dinosaur, gang. Yo, you're Mizkif. I'll be real. You pushing 31. You're the same age as a fucking T-Rex at this point. What's up with you, gang? You know what I'll do if I was you? Get the millions that you saved up and make a bunker and just go live there. Don't come above ground.
It's an accident. Like, you know, of course I'm not gonna think that.
So I'm not really sure how someone can consistently throw their bottle or their phone at someone. The only way I could possibly think of is if he like tossed his phone on the couch and she was sitting on the couch. But even then, it wouldn't be hard enough to give her a black eye. And of course, after hearing Emiru say this, the internet moves insanely quick and they would pull up footage of Mizkif with his other ex-girlfriend and him throwing stuff at her while she was also on stream.
Who's his ex?
Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you. I'm not talking to him today.
Well, nobody asked you to, so.
I'm not.
Okay.
Look at her face. She's so uninterested.
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past 2 days.
Oh my God.
Skip, that was
Throw it
not
back.
funny.
Throw it
Yeah,
back.
that better be. We're live.
What the fuck?
I'm not defending them. They are paper bags, but the intent that he did with the paper bags, I really hope he didn't keep the same intent with this. Something like this. I really hope he didn't do that with a full water bottle because that's kind of insane. You should not be doing that. I'm gonna just hope. Actually, I'm not hoping. Why am I hoping for anything about this nigga? Yo, this guy, you're a goof. Mizkif, Mr. Mistreating people.
Live, she says.
Yeah, this right here is an insanely bad look because on one hand, you have your recent ex-girlfriend saying you used to abuse her by throwing objects at her, and then people pull up a clip of you actually throwing stuff at your other ex-girlfriend while she was live on stream. So it's kind of hard to just not believe Emiru at this point. They all knew he was an abuser, but it would hurt their income if they said something. Genuinely, Additionally, how did all these women watch this happen in front of their faces and not think this was something bigger? It's insane to me that Mizkif wasn't canceled longer ago.
Isn't this Mizkif's 4th cancellation? Bro, uninstall this nigga at this point. Get him gone. This nigga is just a threat to society and threat to women and a threat to anybody at this point. And a threat to himself. Because I'm pretty sure he said he's gonna kill himself in GTA. People who say that, that's kind of like a gaslighting trick to excuse all the bad things you do. I'm just kind of gonna pull the suicide mental card just so you can't hold me accountable to anything I do wrong. And I'm not saying people are not suicidal or people who don't go through like mental stuff on the regular. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is there definitely are people who have patterns of using the own of mental illnesses as a way to get out of jail free card. And that's something I personally don't agree with. I think that if you do have mental problems and you do have things that you need to work on, you go get help. And if you can't personally get help for yourself, you find someone that can help you get help. You are an able being. You should know what to do.
Kind of just watched her have that stuff thrown in her face and we're just laughing about it.
Two Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you. I'm not talking to him today.
Well, nobody asked you.
They are paper bags. They are paper bags.
Yeah, her face looked kind of traumatized.
That's all I'm saying.
Not sure why we're laughing. But anyway, the terrible
But he still threw that kind of,
like Mizkif
that was
throwing
crazy.
bottles and phones at her face. It also manifested in him threatening to kill both of them while driving.
After that, like I said, was when things started to get really fucking bad.
What?
It was like something just snapped. And at the time, he also would more often do things like going, like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour. And like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die, like threatening to kill.
Oh yeah, GG, this guy's done. This guy's done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you say you're gonna do what? First of all, I'll be real. You was not Fousey.
I'm in the car right now. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Hey, Slim.
It's confirmed that this guy is clinically insane. Going 150 on a dash. What's the reason you would ever do that and put your life in jeopardy, put someone else's life in jeopardy? You guys are two people with 2 bright futures ahead of you at the time. You all did really well on Twitch, on social media. Y'all probably made 100,000 to millions. Why would you want to end that? Because of what? Because of what? So, and I guarantee you it was something so insignificant that it's not even worth thinking about. So why would you even think of considering it? You dumbass. Or maybe you weren't even gonna do it, but you just said that to scare her, and then you're even more of a piece of shit. So when she said this is psychological bullying or whatever she was saying, I agree.
Both of us, and this wasn't like even necessarily because of me or like because of something I did. A lot of the time,
What happened?
Like, one of the times that it happened, it was because we were just getting food, and he was on his phone, and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video, and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video,
What
not
streamer?
me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about killing himself while doing it.
The reason I find this part so crazy is because it's not even like the guy
over a Mr. Beast feature? Over you not getting into a Mr. Beast video? Damn, this nigga, yo, you are famished. You are a bum, bozo. And listen, I get it. A Mr. Beast video, that could change your life. That could change your status. That could change your motion. I get it. I understand that. But you need to know, if you're doing well, it shouldn't matter if Mr. Beast puts you in the video or not. I know you getting put in a Mr. Beast video does help you a lot and probably puts more money in your pocket. But regardless, if you're still successful and you're still doing well and you still got other things, you need to have better morale. You got your money without Mr. Beast. I'm pretty sure you can still get more money without Mr. Beast. Not now, but I'm saying at the time. Me not getting to a Mr. Beast video is not having me like this. Killing yourself in GTA? Really? Because you're not in a Mr. Beast video? You lost your mind.
Is a bum or unknown streamer. The guy averages well over 10,000 live viewers a stream. And he's one of Twitch's biggest and most well-known streamers. So the fact that he's about to crash out over not getting a Mr. Beast collab, or better yet, that someone else got a Mr. Beast collab, is crazy.
You an envy ass nigga.
Want to see anybody but himself win after he's already won. And funny enough, once again, we can also see evidence of Mizkif's other ex, Maya, talking about something similar way before Emiru ever brought this to the internet.
Anyway, there's something about being trapped in a car with an angry aggro man that is like the absolute most helpless thing. Dude, I did a guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car and then he'd go like 100. And I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry. And
oh, these niggas got receipts and these are receipts you can't return. I'm sorry. You can't bring it back to the store. You are done. You are finished. You are famished. You was done. You was gone. I don't know what I was about to do with that. But listen, at the end of the day, we know one thing for sure and with two things for certain. Mizkif is a bozo, and number two is he is an abuser. You know what's crazy? I wonder who's a Mizkif fan now, because this guy at one point had a lot of fans, and probably still do have like a decent amount of fans still rocking with him. Yeah, you might have to go in the closet with that one. I don't know if you can even just say you're a Mizkif fan anymore. You kind of just look weird for even claiming this guy.
He would not slow down until I apologized.
Now, she doesn't outright name that she was talking about her ex Mizkif, but I mean, come on now. Some jokes write
something very
themselves.
similar.
And we haven't even gotten to the super serious allegations that Emiru had on Mizkif.
He asked to come over to my house and talk for closure. He came to my house and I was
the only closure you getting if you come up to my house is me closuring the door, nigga. Freak ass nigga, get out of my crib, nigga. Get out of my house. Go home, you freak. You know what's worse than bad people? Cringy bad people. Oh, I want closure. I want a closure. Going 150 on a dash. You want to crash and put this girl life into ash? Like, you want this girl cremated? What's up with you? You make too much bread. And once again, I keep on talking about money. And the reason why I keep on talking about money is I'm not saying money is the root of all happiness and it cures all the problems you have. All I'm saying is having a lot of money does take off a big burden on your shoulders and gives you financial freedom to do things and just be chill and, just calm down. But you're doing so much weird shit. I think you have too much time on your hands. Maybe you made too much money. If you were a broke ass nigga hungry, grinding on your goals, you wouldn't even have time to do such foolery. In my opinion, I'm a firm believer that money doesn't change you. It just enhances the person you already are. So I guess this was him in the deep down of his conscience or something.
Crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major.
Look at XQC just like reacting, not saying shit.
Uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But,
fair.
I let him hold me while I was crying, and he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. He tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, and instead of apologizing.
Oh, Mizkif, it is over for you. OV, crop you out the picture. It is done for you. Oh, that nigga wanted to cop a feel. This nigga wanted to cop a feel and smell his finger, you freaky ass nigga. And I get it. I'm not gonna, you were pushing the limit by kissing her. And now granted, she did let it happen. Maybe that's what she wanted. Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm saying, if you see a girl crying, you just be there for her. You talk to her. Maybe you comfort, you give her a hug. You going beyond kissing is doing too much and it's almost manipulative. Why are you trying to get your rocks off when someone you care about is obviously not in the right mental state to even do things like that? I don't know. She's sad. That means you want to smash now? How about get to the bottom of what she's sad about? You initiated it and you're wrong for initiating it because you don't know what she wanted.
Or checking if I was okay. He said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house.
You didn't even apologize?
And yeah, that sounds crazy. But from the way she's describing it, I don't think that there was
malicious
intent from Mizkif, because it sounds like at that point they were on and off dating. But I mean, you shouldn't just stick your hand down people's pants though.
Yeah,
but
especially on consent.
Mizkif did make a response, so we can get his side of the story.
We went to get food at BJ's, a common place where
the hell is BJ's?
And then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream. And I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped and I immediately...
This guy talk about advance to the next stage. Brother, this not no game. What the fuck you mean advance to the next level? What the hell you mean advance to the next what? What are you talking about? You sound so cringe. After I seen that she was comfortable with such doings, me personally, I had to advance to the next stage. Cringy ass. Mizkif, I was never a fan of you. I was never a supporter. I never liked you. It's over for you, bro.
Sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong or did wrong in general. I got scared.
Apologize?
And left the house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry.
Oh, you apologize?
I wish I said sorry back then.
Yeah.
Oh,
even
you
if I think
didn't.
Mizkif is a terrible person,
this guy didn't even apologize.
Like the hand down the pants interaction was meant to be like evil.
Don't look
it
at
sounds
me.
like a gray area because they were on and off dating. They were currently kissing when he tried that, and he may have just overstepped the boundary. However, the other parts of Mizkif's response is where the internet starts to meme him, because he actually blames Emiru for him being violent because she threw plushies at him.
I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors.
Throw plushie at me. Yo, my nigga, I'm about to throw this pillow at you, bro. You gonna call the cops on me? Did I assault you, Mizkif? You don't have a little pillow fight with me? Emiru, this girl weighs like 80 pounds, and she's throwing something that weighs not even 1 pound, like a plushie? And you're saying that's abusive? Get your goof ass out of here, bro. Like, how did niggas even watch? But what was Mizkif's come up again? I know he was booming like back a couple years ago, but like, what was it?
Aggression.
Is he equating throwing plushies at someone to punching holes in the wall? Yeah, she sneezed, so I blew up my house. She pinched my ear, so I threw a pocket dimension to hell at her. Yeah, that comparison Mizkif made was insane.
I was not perfect, and I reflect on those situations with poor taste to myself. I'm ashamed that the
So she would throw plushies. I don't even believe that. I don't believe that. I think he just said that because there's no evidence of that. Like, you can show a hole in the wall, you can show a bruise from like a black eye or something like that, but you can't show that a plushie happened, right? I think she probably didn't even do that. I mean, I wouldn't even believe that. I think he just said that because that's something that there'd be no evidence for.
And in fear of making this video way too long, this is Mizkif's 30-minute response summed up. Denies SA, denies stalking, denies physical abuse, says it was an extremely toxic relationship, talks a lot about Emiru neglecting rabbits. I also think it's safe to say that most of the internet hates Mizkif now, so it'll be very interesting to see what his career does after this point. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm very interested to hear it, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Well, yeah, that was a video on how Mizkif lost everything in the last 24 hours. But to be honest, it generally feels like every 6 months, this guy's always in some type of drama or just doing some type of weird shit. Mizkif, I'm not sorry when I say this. You was a bum, you was a loser, and call your sister. Let me holler at her. That fine little woman. You don't deserve nothing good in your life. But with all the good that came to your life, you did nothing good with the good that you got. How you doing bad with the good that you got in your life? You was honestly disgraceful. And I honestly wonder what the hell do your parents even think? Look at this guy. I know they're not proud of you. So I heard that you're getting a restraining order against you by your ex. And imagine how weird you have to be for someone to file a restraining order against you. And I genuinely hope each time you see your ex doing well in life, it really just gives a little sour feeling in your heart and your mouth. That's basically all you really deserve. I don't know if you had to take anything from this video is respect consent, respect boundaries. When your significant other is not in the right state of mind and they have a lot of conflicted emotions, you don't take advantage of that person's state of mind and try to advance to the next stage. You comfort that person, you sit down with them, and you talk about anything else that will make them cheer up or happy. You hornball. But if y'all messed with the video, please show some love to the kid. You know, keep pushing up, keep it going. Follow the socials, follow the lives, and if you mess with me, show the love.